chat.
Hey guys, appreciate everybody being on. This has been a very emotional day for our basketball program. In the last 24 hours, obviously I want to say first and foremost that all of our thoughts and prayers are with Ty Berry, with what happened with his dad, the unexpected passing of his dad, who we got to know really well, and loved his son. They spoke every day. It was heartbreaking this morning to deal with that with him, but also to deal with it with our team because, through this whole COVID thing, all of us as teams, like we've really become each other's family more than ever. These guys, they've sacrificed a lot, not being able to go home Thanksgiving, not being able to go home Christmas, no fans at the games. None of them have really been able to see their parents since the summer, and they do it because they love to play and they want to get out there and they want to play. And that's what we talked about. There was a lot of emotion involved this morning, because the guys were so heartbroken for Ty, but also I think the reality of just the emotions we all feel during this year. And basketball is super important, and I hope you saw, like, we came out and we competed our butts off. We fought, we had passion. Did we make mistakes? Yeah. Did we make every shot? No. Did we do everything right? But, for those guys to deal with kind of what they dealt with this morning, to come out, I wasn't sure. I really wasn't sure. I mean, I love our team. I love our guys. And for them to come out and play as hard as they did, I'm just heartbroken that we weren't able to come away with a win because I thought we really deserved it. And so it's just been an emotionally draining day, guys. It's I wish people would understand, these college kids, and hopefully through their mistakes and maybe not doing this or not doing that, you understand what they're going through to play sports right now. And we get it. They want to play. We're all choosing to do this. But we're going to try to find some joy in it. We're going to keep competing. We're going to keep practicing hard and hopefully use the basketball court as a safe haven for all of us. But we definitely got rocked today. And then the game, was, our guys wanted to come out. They wanted to play. They wanted to honor Ty. I mean, those of you guys that have seen Ty and been around Ty, is the most energetic, enthusiastic kid. And we just wanted to honor his spirit. And I thought we did that. And just really hurt for the players because they deserve something good for it to happen to them today. And it didn't. And you know what? That's life. That's life. And like I told them, we got to pick ourselves up. And for whatever reason, we're being tested through all this. And we got to pick ourselves up. We got to come back tomorrow and we get another opportunity to play another game on the weekend. And we can control the kind of attitude that we want to have and the kind of spirit we want to have. So, I'm sorry, for some of that, guys. And I'd be happy to answer questions about the game. I really would. I thought Indiana, give them credit. We did a lot of good things, but give them credit on some big shots. Obviously Durham made a big bucket. They were able, when we had in regulation, they were able to keep getting to the foul line. Their two guards, I thought Durham and Franklin really did a good job kind of getting by us, getting into the paint, being able to foul or get scores. Obviously had the 2-point lead at the end of overtime and had a little bit of a miscommunication. We kind of knew there was going to be some variant of that play, that they like to run late game. And both guys kind of went with Franklin and he threw back to Durham. And I thought our effort was great to kind of get up there and make him shot fake. And he knocked down a big shot to force the overtime. And then, we tried to give him a different look out of the timeout there and double overtime. And I thought we kind of stifled him. And, Jerome Hunter has the ball at the foul line and he steps back with 2 dribbles and makes a rainbow 3 over Pete Nance, so you got to give their kids credit for that. And they obviously were deserving of winning, but this was a real tough one, just for everything our guys have been through, and uh, how proud I was of our guys, the way they rallied and came this afternoon. Because guys, it's not easy to win a Big Ten game. I hope you guys realize that. I know you guys can pile on about us losing this, losing that, and rightfully so. It's all good. It's all good. It's what you guys are supposed to do. But this league is very good. There's a lot of good teams, and you have to play really well to win. And right now we're playing well, but that little bit, getting the stop, making a couple free throws, being a little bit smarter here and there. We just haven't been able to do that. But I love where our guys, I love our mentality. I love the spirit of our team. And we're just going to keep fighting. We're going to keep fighting and see what we can do here in the next game on Saturday.
First question for Coop Daly.
Hi, Coach. Sorry about everything that's been going on, but I just wanted to ask really quick. Chase Aldage had a really fantastic night all around, both offensively with 19 points and defensively. At one point, he had tied Indiana with the same amount of steals. Can you just speak really quick about his importance to this team, especially going forward after he transferred in?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things with transfers, is, we knew he was a very talented player. We saw that in practice last year. We saw a lot of things he can do, but I still think there's a learning curve when you sit out a year. I think it takes a number of games I call it your game legs, just to kind of get back playing in game situations with refs under pressure in a high level. It's a lot different than playing in practice. And, I think you're seeing his growth. I'd much rather have someone that you have to kind of calm down than someone that you got to light a fire under. He's got great energy. He's got a great motor, and he's learning how to pick and choose his times to attack, when to get others involved, when to take the shot, when to, that's part of the maturation to be a good player. And, even though he's in his 3rd year of college, he really is only 2nd year playing college basketball and really moved up a level coming to the Big Ten. So, he's getting better. I love his approach. And we just got to keep working with him. He's going to be a guy that's going to be a part of, as we get this thing better, which we are going to do, and it stinks right now when you're going through this, and it's hard sometimes to see maybe a light at the end of the tunnel, but I see growth in a lot of players, from where a lot of these guys were a year ago, where they are now. I'm just heartbroken that we aren't able to get some wins to show for it, because I feel we're so much better. We're playing better on both ends. We're getting stronger. We're getting more mature, and we got a number of games here to keep fighting and hopefully turn it around. There's a number of opportunities to continue to do that, but Chase is going to be a big part of what we're doing here as we evolve with this group the next few years.
John Riker.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate you being here. With the team, you're going to OT, going to double OT, having Miller and Ryan foul out, and just the emotional toll and everything that was going on. What was the spirit inside the huddle, those waning minutes of each of those, the overtimes and regulation? Do you feel like there's a fighting spirit still?
Yeah, no, I think we just kept talking. We kept assuring each other that we were going to win. I think it was positive talk. I think sometimes maybe when you don't win, negative thoughts can creep into everybody's mind, in tight games, and just, it was real positive in the huddles, even when Indiana made shots, or even when, they kept coming back on us and maybe we missed or had a turnover. It was real positive talk, real assuring. Even when we started the overtimes, we're going to win, guys, just, it's going to mean even more when we pull this thing out. So, the talk was positive. We were trying to lean on each other, certainly not having Miller, out there, is another weapon in the overtime, another guy who could make shots, who could score, a veteran guy that hurt us. And then I thought Ryan Greer just gave us awesome minutes tonight. I thought he came in and made some big shots, but he was tough. He played good D, and so then when he fouled out as well, it was another guy who was really helping us. So, and then not having Ty, so you don't, that's another guy on the perimeter that probably would have gone in the game, at that time. So I know our guys are drained. Like I said, guys, it's I hope with all you guys, you cut these guys a little bit of slack. It's the human side of things, is important. We all want to win and we all want to represent Northwestern and we want to do it. And these guys are really excited about trying to do that. But, today was just a tough day. And, I hope everyone would respect that about our guys and understand, put yourself in their shoes. And I know they get a lot from being college athletes. I'm not saying that, but this sacrifice that I'm so thankful, to all of them, their attitudes they've carried. All they do is come to the gym and take classes remotely. It's a big thing, and that can wear on you. And not being able, like I said, to have that family interaction where your parents come to the game and you can go get something to eat with them after the game. And, it's just that human element is really hard, and for the coaches and staff as well. And the thing is, guys, we're like, what I'm saying is we're choosing to do it, but that doesn't mean it can't be hard at times. And with what happened with Ty today, it was really hard on our group, and it showed a lot about the love in the room, how much they love Ty as a teammate, as a brother, how much they love each other, and the way they came out and competed, made me really proud to be their coach.
Max Stone.
Hey, Coach. Thanks so much for being here. We saw coming into today's game that both Anthony and Ryan would be getting starts. It seemed like you guys were trying to go for a bit more of a defensive or just overall taller lineup. What was your thought process behind that?
Well, we started that group as well in the Purdue game over the weekend. It wasn't anything to punish any players. It wasn't any benchings. It wasn't any discipline. It wasn't anything like that. It was just trying to take a look at something different to start a game. I felt like before Purdue, there were, Rutgers, we got off to a really poor start. I thought there were a few games, like just our energy level to start the game, wasn't great. I thought we lacked a little bit of physicality to start the game. And, when you're going through some losses too, sometimes when you put the onus on the veteran guys, really it's our most veteran group, to start the game with, Ryan and Chase obviously are red shirts, but, they're third-year college guys. So when they're out there with Miller and Anthony Gaines and Pete, you have all older guys that, I just thought they could set the tone. And also, Ryan Young has played really well, and I wanted to reward him, for what he was doing. I've said all year, like, I felt like we had more than 5 starters. I've reiterated that. I thought Robbie Barron was terrific today. He's been hampered by his ankle for, really since the last Indiana game, really nasty ankle. He's been gutting through it. And I thought it was his best game today. It was his best game in about a month, just in terms of energy and activity. And he made some threes, and, that was really encouraging. So, to answer your question, it was just more about shaking it up, trying to get a little different look, maybe getting a little bigger, a little more physical to start the game. And we got off to a good start. I think were we up 9-0? So, I mean, those guys did a really good job setting the tone for the game.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Communications. First question for Coop Daly.
Hi, Pete. Hope everything's going okay. You guys played hard today, took Indiana to double overtime. Does it feel like you guys are really close to finally turning the corner?
Yeah, I know we were fighting hard all day. I thought we came together, and I think we played pretty well today. And there was a couple mistakes away from turning the corner. A couple key plays, key moments, that hurt us, and they made the plays, and we didn't. So credit to them.
John Riker.
Hey Pete, appreciate you being here. Trace Jackson Davis never got going. He had 10 points in 43 minutes after he scored a bunch of you guys in the last matchup. How did you and Ryan stop him or stifle him? And did focusing on him open up Al Durham and Franklin?
He's a really good player. There's obviously going to be a focus on him against any team he plays against. So I don't think it was anything special. I thought we did a good job of just defending him tonight. And the guards they have on their team are really good too. And there might have been a little bit of an emphasis on their big men, and it was the guards' night. It's usually the big men's night for Indiana, but their guards really got going and took the game over for them.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Pete.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.